normally doing these tutorials, I write out scripts line by line and go through them with you. The script's a little bit longer, and I've uploaded the script to my website. There's a link in the description, so where you can look at the code and actually download the script in a zip file and modify it for your own use. But basically, it's a script that I'm running right now to capture screen shots and audio using FFmpeg. Now, in the past, I've used GTK Record My Desktop, which is a GTK front end for Record My Desktop, which was a great little program, but there were issues with it that kind of got annoying. One, it would save everything to an OGG file, which I love OGG file, but it was slow. After you recorded a video, it took forever for it to compress. And YouTube and other video editors lots of times will have issues with OGG files. So OGG is a great file format, quality, small size, but when you're working with it, it's not always the best. And this gives you a lot more options that you can save to any format that FFmpeg can save to. Anyway, let's start looking at the code. I just called it ffmpeg screencapture.sh. And first we got our shebang line here, that's fine. Next line is just setting up a default directory where I'm going to save most of my videos. That way I don't have to search through each time. It goes straight to that directory, which is in my home folder, videos, tutorials, and original. That's before I add the intro and extra and any music or anything to it. Then I take Zenity. I use Zenity as a GUI front end to save. Now you can modify that if you want to all run a command line. You can just change that and modify that to get a read command or whatever. But basically it's a Zenity file selection that you're going to be saving. It's going to confirm override. It will echo out input of where you save to the terminal. Then we're going to run a command xwinInfo, which I just did a tutorial on. It's going to grab the information, put it into info, and then we're going to grab the geometry and the positioning of that window into different variables. And basically looking through this, just like I did in that tutorial for xwinInfo, we grepped, we cut, I cut out some other stuff, then we opt to cut out some other stuff just to get the information we need. Now this is the core of the script here. This is really the only new thing in this video, and it's the actual ffmpeg command to capture audio and video from the screen. Now, this first section here, we got ffmpeg, and we got -f ALSA, and basically all this information right here has to do with audio. If you just want to screen capture without audio, you don't need that. Another thing is, if you have more than one sound device, this information right here might change to be 1,0 or 0,1, depending on how your audio card's set up. So if for some reason you're getting audio errors right now, remove that part, and also this part, which is the type of audio compression is going to compress for the video. Now, the next F input here is going to be X11 grab, and that's basically saying we're grabbing video from the screen. Now, the next part, and once again, I know this is kind of a confusing tutorial, and it's kind of hard to really show what I'm doing because I'm already screen capturing, but this is grabbing information from up here. The geometry of the window, then we're saying frame rate of 15 that we're capturing at. Then we're going to be grabbing the position of the window, which we got from up here. Then -R again for for frame rate once again. I believe this first one is the rate we're capturing at, and the second one is the rate that we're saving to the file as. Then we have our audio codec, which is codec, which is the format that we're saving the audio as. And once again, you have different options there. Basically any audio format that FFmpeg can save to. This is just going to be a PCM format here, which is a higher quality WAV file. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Then we got -SameQ. That's just so that we're saving to the same quality that the screen is saving as. And really, that doesn't make sense to me because that's not really a codec. I guess the screen output is a codec. Now, if you want to, you can change that to be an OGG file if you want, or an MPEG, or an MP4, or an MP4 as far as like XVID. But I just do same quality there. And because I always end up editing these videos for most of the time in Kdenlive, and I end up saving it to an XVID format before I upload it anyway. Then this output here is just the path and file name that we got from our Zenity input here. Then I just output some information at the end here, kind of, or checking you don't need those last 2 lines. Now, I know that's a lot. Download the script. There are lots and lots of options. Like I said, you can capture full screen or just windows by grabbing information from Xwin info, that is. If you Google screen capture with FFmpeg, you will get a whole lot of different lines for FFmpeg. This is just what worked best for me. So I uploaded the script so you can play with it, see if it works for you. If not, Google it, and there are a lot of other options out there. And you can manually put in the geometry and positioning of the window if you want, or just grab the full screen. But I find using Xwin info is a much quicker and simpler way. So hopefully this doesn't crash what I'm already recording, but I'm going to start running this script just so you can see how it works. I'm going to do /, the name of my script. I'm going to hit enter. It pops up a Zenity window here where I can type in the name of a window. I'll just call this test vid. My script automatically puts AVI at the end of the file name, so if you were to type AVI here, it would be .avi.avi. Obviously, you can modify the script to remove the AVI or not add it if it's already there. So I'll click OK, and then I'm going to click this window up here, and you can see, it couldn't grab the audio because I'm already recording audio. But normally you would start getting FFmpeg output on the screen down here, but mine crashed because of the audio is already being used by FFmpeg to record this video. But normally you get output and you start doing whatever you want inside this window, blah, blah, blah. And then you would come back to this window and just hit Control-C to kill it, and your file is saved. There's no compression at that point that it has to do. It's already done the compression. Once again, unlike GTK Record My Desktop, which after you record, it would take forever to compress it to an OGG format. So if I wanted to record like 3 videos in a row, like I just did this morning, I'd have to wait each time for it to finish compressing. Where this, as soon as you hit Control-C, the file is saved, you're good to go. You can do whatever you want with it. So anyway, I know this wasn't the best tutorial because normally I go line by line typing it out, but to type all this out would have taken me a while, and to explain it all. And really, the only thing new in here that I haven't gone over in previous tutorials is the FFmpeg line for capturing. And just check out the first link in the description. There'll be the source code there, the script you can download and run on your own system. I thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.